Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Trevor Rogers.
Well, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound to start the game. He can be really good at times and turn in some real excellent efforts. For me, it'll tell us a lot to see how he's attacking the strike zone and pitching aggressively or not. If he's doing that from the jump, I think he'll be fine in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Austin Slater stands in. The wind and the pitch. That one ripped. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And Jack Peterson stands in. 2 hits yesterday. 1 was a home run. Swings through that one. 0-1. Davis, the base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now here is Luis Gonzalez. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Swings and misses. That's out number 3. 1 left for San Francisco, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff. And
time now for the Marlins lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. That's in there, and it's 1-1. Webb, a guy after Tommy John surgery, changed his arm slot a little bit. He ditched that 4-seam fastball, went with the sinker, and he's turned into a ground ball machine. One down, base is empty. Good eye right there. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Wendell into second, and he's got a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good.
Fly ball to right. Gonzalez, couple of steps in. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First offering misses the mark. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. Runner at second, 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Wendell rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Gonzalez puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. This is Giants baseball on the Show Bay Area. Back here in Miami, and now the DH, Thairo Estrada. Rogers back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Brandon Crawford in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The wind of the pitch. And the count 1-2. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Popped up right side. Cooper makes a nice running catch. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. New arm for the Giants, Luke Jackson. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. That one drifts inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Line drive, base hit.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him. And he hit him.
Well, anytime one of your guys gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout. And you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
And a pitch.
0-1.
And downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead. Nick Fortes will hit next. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Sanchez over at second. Segura at first with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Righty delivers. On the ground. Davis goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Back to the top of the Miami order. John Birdie at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Bases juiced, no outs. That one off the mark. 2-2. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Alex Wood.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
3-2. That one out to right. Could be extra bases. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. Here's the throw to the plate. The run scores all the way from first. It's 5-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
That pitch in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Runner at third here. Nobody out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Good eye right there. Swing and a ball popped up, and there's one down. Luis Ariz stands in. First pitch just misses. Runner on at third, 1 gone. That one pulled foul. That's inside, and it's 2-1. And that one hit to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. There's the strike. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Gonzalez under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Marlins 6 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back. Here's Joey Bart now. The pitch. That's in there. Rogers, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Next pitch is outside.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Sanchez gets under it. And there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Austin Slater. He's 0 for 1. Out towards right center field. Cooper on the move. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Giants down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now, Garrett Cooper. That one laced to center and a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Segura batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Throw to first. Cooper back in standing. Segura, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Cooper stands at first with 1 out.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Got him. And 2 away now. And now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now 1-1.
1-0.
Ball to strike. Just missed. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right side. And it gets by him. Here's a speed threat. John Birdie.
Drove in 3 last time up, and another chance to put something on the board here.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. 1st and 2nd, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit. Cooper coming home. He'll score. It's 7-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Wendell in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. 1 for 2. And a base hit up the middle. Fortes around 3rd. He will score, and it's an 8-run lead.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Stepping in, Luis Arias. That one ran inside, almost got him. Misses inside. 2-0. And that's outside. Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike. That's in there. And it's 3-2. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. New inning getting started. Now it's J.D. Davis. The line to kick the pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And now Jack Peterson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And Jock is going to have himself a double.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And at second with one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Luis Gonzalez. Struck out swinging his first time. Ground ball right side. Segura throw to first. That's it out.
Now batting.
Tyro Estrada to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Fires to first. Not in time. He's safe.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap. Just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
So man aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. That's in there. That's strike 1. Estrada, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is popped up. Segura makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Marlins 8 and the Giants 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Bottom 4, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. That one is absolutely belted. Slater ranging back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Line drive. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. And now the right fielder, Garrett Cooper. In there for strike 1. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Flores on to first. Inning over. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And it remains an 8-1 game. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Wilmer Flores. Rogers back to work. There's a strike.
All these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And a pitch. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. This is Joey Bart. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Swings and misses, and the count is 2-2. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
The 0-1. And a foul ball.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Giants go down quietly. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here in Miami, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jesus Sanchez. Check swing, no appeal. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. And that's a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Peterson makes the grab. Gene Segura at the plate here. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. In the air, right field. Gonzalez on his way over. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Nick Fortes. The other way. And foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Ouch.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Birdie in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Bounce to the right. Sends it to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Austin Slater. Rogers back to work. In the air out towards right center. Cooper under it. And it's caught for the out.
The third baseman, number 7. JD.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Swing and a miss. Going 1. Davis in his 5th season, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The next offering misses. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swings through that.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next offering way off the plate. Stays alive. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 8 and the Giants 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Joey Wendell. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Wendell goes 6'1", 195 pounds. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. The throw into second, not going to get him. He's in there.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, left side. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. The throw in, but it's offline. It's 9-1. And here is Brian De La Cruz. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Arise over at first with 1 away. This one popped up. And it falls into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. One away, runners at first and third. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Cooper. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Popped up. Wade makes the grab. 2 down. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Just missed. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Right back to him on the mound. They get the force, and that is the inning. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 9 and the Giants 1. We go to the top of the 7th, and the batter now, Luis Gonzalez. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And ball 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Fly ball down the line. Sanchez racing over to make the catch.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Estrada up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Here's Brandon Crawford. He swings and fouls one off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That's towards center. Chisholm under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the seventh. And now for the Marlins, Gene Segura. There's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Kicks and fires. 2 balls, no strikes to count. That one hammered left field. That's back. Out of here. His second of the year, and they add a pair. It's 11-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And there's a hit. Here's Joey Wendell. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next pitch misses. 1-1. Birdie gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Going to count 1-2. That's inside. The punch out there. Down on strikes. And he knew it. And up next for Miami, Luis Arias. Just a weak fly ball this time. And that'll fall for a base hit. Birdie around third. He scores, and they extend their lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to...
Oh, now this ball gets down. Arias coming home. Throw is low, and it gets by. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. Digging in, Brian De La Cruz. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit, and a run comes in. Next to hit, Garrett Cooper. Gets the call. Strike one. That one missing inside.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. And it falls. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Hit on the ground to the right side. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 8th inning coming up. The Marlins lead it 14-1. ready to begin the 8th. Now it's going to be Wilmer Flores. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Segura makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Joey Bart. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
That's hard hit on the line. Cooper makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for Miami, Gene Segura.
The second baseman.
And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Line drive, caught.
The catcher, number 4. Nick Fortes.
Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. He's already homered in this game. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ball 1 there. Next offering misses. Ball 2.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 on the way. And that one ripped into right, and that's just foul. Popped up. Crawford drifts towards it. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop,
John Birdie, the next up for the Marlins. In for a strike. 0-1. Strike 2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Matt Barnes gets the nod out of the bullpen. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Austin Slater now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Next offering upstairs.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Puts it away for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So digging in, J.D. Davis. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Activity in the bullpen. Steven Okert getting ready to go. Up the middle. Segura throw to first. Now only 1 out remaining. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jock Peterson, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Barnes, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And there's a foul ball. Peterson off of first with 2 away. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, this guy on the mound understands that this batter's trying to take him deep. I think the key here is change speeds. Keep him off balance.
Is just 1 strike away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Hit weakly on the ground. Segura. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
14-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.